Well, welcome to the Jazz Jumpstart Show. I am your host, Jasmine Romaine, and I want to tell you, number one, Happy New Year. Yes, we are here for a new year, but most of all, we're here to also maximize our message even more so. And I'm so jazzed about it and to be here with each and every single one of you as we kick off the first Monday in this new year. So, you know how we do here on the Jazz Jumpstart Show. If you have not subscribed already, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, and make sure you tell a friend to tell their friend that, hey, you better come to the Jazz Jumpstart Show, where we speak life as well as business. And if you've never tuned in before, maybe you're like, hey, who is this woman? She sounds so jazzed and she's getting me so hype. Who is she? Well, I am Jasmine Romaine. I am the only speaker coach who can get you jazzed about success. But what I also am here to do is to help you as you amplify your message and get out there and maximize your business opportunities so you can not only speak life, but you can have opportunities come to you. I'm also the author of the international best-selling book, Speak to Profit, How to Speak with Confidence and Jazz Up Your Sales. Hey, 'tis the season always to get out there and jazz it up. And I'm so happy to be here because I have a message for you. And guess what? Guess what? We're not just going to be talking on voice today because I like to show up and not only show up, show out. So we're going to come through on the screen. So hey, how are you all? Happy New Year to each and every single one of you. My goodness. When 2022 came, I was like here for it. I'm like already claiming victory. I'm already saying double. I'm already here. But most of all, I'm here to even make more mission moves. So each and every single one of you, yes, you tuning in world changer, can get out there and make those mission moves as God has called you to do. And it all starts with number one, speaking life. So if you're not speaking life over yourself, declaring that this is going to be your year, hey, you need to go ahead and do that right now. And then also it comes with understanding the foundation on how to maximize your voice. Look, this is what my mission is all about, helping you to maximize your message, helping you to get out there where you're speaking your story. And on this day and every day in 2022 and even beyond, I want to help you where you not only experience a new year, but then also you understand how to maximize your voice so you can have more opportunities to get out there and thrive, get out there, make an impact, and most of all, stay jazzed about success. Because listen, when you are able to share your message with the world, you know what happens? I'm gonna tell you what happens. What happens is you not only make a huge impact because you're helping somebody out there to discover more of who they are and break some amazing things that probably was keeping them bondage, but you're also able to make legacy moves. Are you here for the legacy moves? Are you here for the legacy moves? Well, I sure hope you are, because I'm going to tell you in 3 steps, 3 keys, should I say, because, you know, we're unlocking keys. I don't know about you, but it says it in Isaiah 22:22, that God will open up doors that no man can close and close those doors that no man can open. And I'm here for the open doors. So I don't know about you, but we're going to have some keys. And I want to share with you the keys that God has put on my heart to help you even more so as you get out there and amplify your voice, maximize your message so you can get out there, make an impact, as well as get out there sharing your voice and maximizing your message. So you ready? Are you ready? I can't hear you. Are you? Okay, I hear you. Okay. You're saying it loud. You got me, Jazz. So number one, what we're going to do, we're going to move boldly. That's the first key. We're going to move boldly. And I say that because moving boldly is a whole nother level. For those of you who don't think that you don't need the mindset moves to move first in anything, I'm telling you, listen, you're going to need the mindset, but you're going to have to move boldly in the things that you're thinking of. So how are you thinking about yourself? Are you, number one, believing that you are a speaker? Are you believing that you can generate 6 figures, 7 figures, that you have no limits to what it is that you can accumulate through speaking your story? Guess what? Are you believing your story can even make an impact in someone's life? Or are you thinking, oh, my story doesn't matter. Who's going to listen to my story? Are you giving that sad story? Are you giving that pity party story? Because I'm here to let you know that your story does matter. Everything that you went through is something that can help somebody else get to their next level as well. So whether you think it's big or small, it's all good, right? And it's something that's going to help somebody. I remember when I first started sharing my story, I'll be straight up honest. Can we just be transparent? I was so embarrassed of my story. I was like, I don't know if it's gonna help somebody because number one, homegirl ain't have it together. I was struggling. I was going from city to city looking for my next big gig in a radio. I was not having it. And I was so stressed. Talk about being jazzed about success. I didn't know what that was. I know what that was. I was really, really hitting a major part of my life where I really was just crumbling. And I didn't know exactly how to continue to move towards what I wanted to do, which was go and get into the entertainment industry and go and speak and share my voice on air. I didn't know how to do it. And trust me, homegirl was not making the money either. I was working 3 jobs that was paying very, very low. I was getting $7.25 an hour for some jobs that were apprenticeships, then some jobs that were just some consulting gigs that I could get every now and then. It was like a whole nother world of hustle. Talk about the movie Hustle and Flow. Jasmine was on a whole nother hustle and I was trying to flow somewhere, right? And I was so embarrassed and I wouldn't tell anyone my story until one day I realized when I finally started getting into my true purpose that my story was going to help somebody else to believe for more and be able to understand how they can go out there and make mission moves too. But I had to have a mindset that number one, my story mattered. I had to believe it. I had to know that the story and the situation I was going through was not just for me, but it was to help somebody else to be set free. And so I tell you this, when you move boldly out there, you are not only allowing your mindset to know that your story matters and that you have something so unique that you can share with the world, but you're also letting people know that you have done it, that you have a story to prove, and that you're ready to make that impact. So move boldly with mindset. Start thinking about all the things that your story is going to do to help change the world. Because, hey, world changer. Your story can do just that. And I truly believe that you have that opportunity just by moving boldly. So I'm speaking life over you today, that you have a story that matters, that your voice matters, that every situation that you've gone through, it matters, no matter big or small. Do you have to just be a speaker speaking from rags to riches? No. Maybe you have a story that tells about self-esteem. Maybe you have a story that tells about how you were so inundated with work and now you are free. Because I truly believe that each part of your story is going to be something that helps somebody. And so you want to be able to do that. And you want to be able to share it. So move boldly, think that your story really matters because it really, really does. So that is the first key. The second key that I want to share with you is to make plans. Every speaker who has not only the bold mindset, every speaker makes plans and they're moving with intention. Go ahead, type in intention in the comments below. They're moving with intention. They're not just wandering these streets. They know how they're gonna go. They know what moves they're gonna make. And I think about the new year, and as many individuals are setting New Year resolutions, they're being intentional about how they want to set the new year. I'm all about mission moves. And if you read my book, Speak to Profit, you already know I'm not really into the goals. It puts so much pressure on people, but I am into mission and being intentional about what it is that we are called to do. So if you know that your story matters, who are you going to present this story to? So it's a focus that now comes with understanding who your audience is, and not only understanding who your audience is, but understanding even how you're going to articulate this message. What topics are you going to talk about? Everything is a framework, but when you have the framework and it resonates, guess what? You're now being intentional to know your audience, to know where you'll speak, to know even how you'll speak to each and every single audience that you're speaking to. Now, are you here to serve everyone? No, you're not. I know your message is like, hey, it's awesome. I'm here to serve. I'm here to talk to anybody who's ready to receive it. I'm gonna let you know right now, you have to be intentional. So that means you have certain people that you're called to serve, and that is your target audience. So when you know your targeted audience, you're able to speak to them and they're able to come to you. And guess what? You don't have to change for anybody to fit the audience because they will love you for you. I've been in the speaker industry since 17 years old, speaking on radio. And one of the biggest things that I've noticed, even from speaking, starting in radio broadcasting, was that every single station had an audience, whether it was me working in urban or me working for NPR affiliates or even gospel, they all had a segmented niche that they were looking for. So no matter what, you didn't have to be like somebody else to attract other people because that target audience will already flock to that station. And you better not change that dial because we already knew the things that you were looking for. And so the same thing goes for you as a speaker. You will have people who will already want to hear your message. They will resonate with you. They will have personalities that are similar to yours or even resonate. Their story is not going to be the same. Everyone always has like a pivot, twist, and turn that goes with it, but it will be in alignment with the situation that they've gone through before. So understanding that is key and being intentional. If you are not intentional, then what happens is, even as a speaker, it's really hard for you to get booked. And where it's hard for you to get booked, it's hard for you to get paid. So you want to be intentional. And in my book, Speak to Profit, I teach you how to be not only intentional, but how you can allow things to flow. Because we love the flow, don't we? And we love to be intentional about the moves that we're making in our mission. So that is the number 2 key that I want to share with you, because I truly believe that you have people who are ready to hear what you have to say. You just got to go and know where to find them so they'll be able to listen. And do you have to have an audience of 100,000 already? No. I started off with just friends and family when I started. But then after I started knowing my niche and knowing my targeted audience, I started expanding. Now I am so honored to say that I have world changers all over the world, from Australia to South America, Canada, US of A, as well as the UK and Africa. So it is so awesome to be able to shine my light, shine my message, and really help world changers to get in position where they can get out there and understand how they can be intentional about sharing their message and know how to speak their message too. Because there's a difference when you have clarity, because that clarity always equals deep prosperity. So that is the second key. The third key that I want to share with you is make noise. So there's a song that is so old school. It's by J-Lo. And it goes, let's get loud, turn the music up and let's get loud. I probably jazzed up the lyrics. So J-Lo, if you're listening, my bad. I was trying to make a point, but they can just go on YouTube or Spotify and tune in. But it's called Let's Get Loud. But while I listen to that, I think about the noise that people can make, like not just noise, but the volume and the amplification that they're able to share with other people by just using your voice, by sharing your story. And so many times people are so scared, like, oh, I don't know what to say. I don't know if it's all going to formulate, if it's going to be here, if it's going to be there, if it's going to be pieced together. How do I make this story sound good? How are people going to receive it? But if you understand the whole message of amplifying your voice, you understand the story to it all. See, being able to storytell is such an art because it allows individuals who are hearing your story to take that journey with you that you went through. Some of your stories are going to take you to your past, and maybe you'll still get teary-eyed telling that story. I know there's sometimes I still get teary-eyed saying my story to people. Some of your stories are going to be your present moment. Some of your stories are going to be maybe of something that happened in history, but all of these stories are allowing people to walk through that journey in their mind when you use the right words and when you understand how to position it where they're not distracted, but they're interacted with what it is that you're saying. So that way you're able to speak to not only make an impact, but then also to profit just as well. So it's an art to story selling. I love story selling more than I love getting on an IG, having post that says, click here. The art of it is just beautiful because it's really a soft skills mechanism that you're using that allows people to come to you. So I will always let you know, I don't believe in elevator pitches per se, but I believe in powerful statements that resonate where it sounds almost like an elevator pitch, but it really is a powerful statement that allows you to have more relationship building. And when I train my clients, I train them on how to use these different aspects, because if you can get clarity on even that powerful statement, you're able to even have additional clarity on how you can tell your story. And that's the part that's so beautiful, because you're able to build relationships with your target audience. And guess what? You can be your authentic self too. That's the cool part about it. So it's no longer just like having the right copy that resonates. It's learning how to speak their language, learning how to really tell a story, bring that person in, and then hook them where you can make that impact and profit just as well. So, hey, I just wanted to share with you the 3 keys on this first Monday of the new year, so you can have a 2022 that is set where you can go even more as you speak and amplify your voice and prosper and succeed and all of that good stuff. Hey, I don't know, but maybe you're like, Jasmine, I love these keys and I'm ready for even more keys. If that is you and you're like, I'm ready to get out there speaking my message so I can make more impact, where I can monetize my message, then feel free to go to my comments in the description down below and go ahead and set up a call with me. I have amazing speaker coaching packages that are going to elevate you even more as you speak to profit and find your story. Maybe you know there's a story inside of you, but you don't know how to put the puzzle pieces together so you can articulate it with confidence and that clarity where you can actually cash in. So I want to be able to help you. So go ahead in the description down below and sign up for an application to work with me. And hey, maybe there are some resources that are there for you to help you, because I truly believe that right now, many individuals are called to speak their story. I believe that so many people are in need of a story that's going to help them to shift into their next level, whether it's helping them with their mindset, helping them in their mind, helping them in their physical abilities, or even helping them in their business endeavors. You have that story. So why aren't you speaking on it? Why aren't you telling the world? And if you are, I say, thank you for being that voice and getting loud on purpose, right? Because truly 2022, that's what it's all about. And for those who are like, I haven't yet, hey, come on, I want to talk to you. Whether you talk to me or you talk to someone else, let's get this story out so that way you can go out there, be that world changer I know you are called to be. So it has been an honor to speak with you on today, the first Monday of 2022. Hey, I'm here for it. Are you? I know you are. I know you are after this one, right? So I've enjoyed speaking to each and every single one of you. I cannot wait to talk to you. And by all means, so remember, 2022 is your year. 2022, the people waiting for you. So what are you waiting on? What are you waiting on? It's time to get jazzed. So I'm so happy that you could join here on the Jazz Jumpstart Show. I look forward to continuing to have you on this journey with me as I help you where you not only speak life, but you also speak business just as well. Until next time, world changer, I'll talk to you soon. Bye and Happy New Year.